Oh, we got Touka this chapter. All right, nice. How is it going, guys? Welcome back. Tokyo Ghoul chapter 120. We are 120 chapters in to Tokyo Ghoul, and I hope you guys have had a great week so far. My week has been pretty busy, but I'm just glad that it's Saturday and we're getting the new chapter. And judging by the title, it's like Vessel, but it's cut into thirds. So we have like VE/SS/EL. So I see SS, and I automatically think, you know, double rate S Ghoul rating and everything like that, but I wonder what Vessel has to do with it. The thumbnail shows Touka, so I already know that we're going to be getting Akira and Touka talking in this chapter, so I'm just really excited to delve into this week's chapter. But there's two things I just want to bring up before I start this video. Does anyone feel like with this transitional period we're having within Tokyo Ghoul, I feel like something bad or something tragic is going to be happening in this upcoming arc that we're going to be getting into? Because I feel like it's just too happy and every character's connections and interactions are kind of having some closure in a way. So I kind of feel that some of these characters, or some of the characters we know, will they make it out within the next arc, and will some of them actually die? It's just a question that has been popping up in my mind. And the second one just pertains to last week's chapter. April Fool's got me, guys. I did not see, or at least I didn't know while I was reading the chapter, that joke chapter or joke page was in the chapter where, you know, it had like Kaneki and Amon talking with each other and had like, oh daddy, and the dialogue was just so weird. I was reading that first. I was just so engrossed with the chapter that I just didn't even realize that that day was April Fool's Day. And it wasn't until someone commented on that video letting me know, it's like, oh, that was a joke chapter, by the way. And I literally facepalmed, was like, wow. I was just so engrossed that I just was blind to the fact that it was April Fool's Day. And Manga Stream, you know, whoever translates the chapter just did an amazing job of just fooling me and just making me be like, what the hell is going on with this chapter? So that was the only two things I want to bring up. I just want to delve right into this chapter. Tokyo Ghoul, chapter 120, Vessel. Here we go. All right, so we are starting off with Touka and Akira. So it seems like they're going for a walk in the park. It seems like. I love this drawing of her right here. Touka's looking amazing right there. Touka has been looking amazing these past couple chapters in general, so I just love her design. She is going in right now. Long had she sought revenge for her parents, and behind it all, a lone girl. So pertaining to Akira. My inner thighs are so weak. Well, she's been sleeping for a month, so she hasn't really probably walked around. It's like I'm in someone else's body. Rabbit. Vessel 120. The ghoul first class Amon and I had been chasing for so long. Yeah. Okay, next page. Ooh, I like this like color fan page from Tumblr. Oh wow, this is really cool. Very white, and just the mask that Kaneki's wearing. Very cool. Next page. My father's. Let's just get this out in the open. The person that killed your father, oh, she's gonna say it. She's gonna, yep, was me. All right, let's see how this goes. I love how Touka's eye shows through her hair right there. That's really cool. And she's wearing high heels too. She's gotten a lot more feminine over the years, especially over the time skip between Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul. So let's see how Akira handles this. Making a fist. And here I was wondering exactly what you so urgently needed to tell a recently convalesced patient. I'm glad you're as twisted as I thought. Looks like I won't have any trouble holding my grudges. Oh, well, good for you. Oh god. What in the world? How far are you planning to drag me? So she's laughing? Touka's laughing? Who next? Me. Or, aw. Okay, then I'll be the bird. Okay, I will be the dog. So, am I the dove? Children. Are they playing like CCG investigators or something? They're ghouls. Really? Okay. Among the many ghouls that made Aogiri Tree their home, there were a few that were but children. Children that had lost their families. After Aogiri lost on the island, they lost their homes. Sister. Oh shit, Hinami. So we're getting both Touka and Hinami confronting Akira. Oh man, this is gonna be a good chapter. Let's go. So here's where you were. I wanted to see some of the little ones and, oh, I see. This is gonna get awkward. Oh, so they know oh yeah, because Hinami was an Aogiri tree, yeah, so the children would know her. Look, it's Hinami. Hinami, quick, quick. Fugushi? Okay, okay. Hinami is the last ghoul your father was chasing. Hinami's just like those children. Hinami, Hinami! Have you guys been good? I like seeing her actually being like, kind of what Kaneki was to her, but now she's being that way towards the ghoul children. That is such like a good 180, and just overall, I just love seeing that for her character. That is so awesome for Hinami. Sure, I brought a bunch. I want you to read us another picture book sometime, exactly like Kaneki, wow. A young child that had lost her parents. Lost, huh? That's a roundabout way to putting it. Just be honest, Rabbit. My father killed them. Damn, that's like a harsh truth where like she's viewed ghouls as the enemy for so long that she doesn't really view them as people or people with feelings and emotions. And I think right here now she's starting to realize the fact that these are people too. These people have feelings and emotions, and the CCG and her father in particularly stole a lot of precious people from these ghoul children, because seeing ghouls as children, it shows how innocent they are, and it kind of shows juxtaposed to Hinami, but also Akira, like they were so young, or at least Akira was a little bit older when they lost their parents. So I like this development that we're getting, and like they said in past chapters, Hinami would probably be the one to break Akira out of this funk and to actually make her see the big picture and overall join the side of the ghouls. So I really like this development we're getting. Yeah, ha. You really are twisted. What are you trying to get at showing me all this? Are you trying to elicit empathy, pity for those children? Young or not, ghouls are ghouls. Alright, so she hasn't made the complete 180 yet. Eventually they will kill and eat humans for food. I have never once thought of my deeds as mistaken, or those of my father. I remember my father with pride. I'm not after your empathy. I empathize with you. Me? It must be terrible, trapped by your past, unable to live in the present. Never thought about it that way. What if your father decided not to chase and capture ghouls? Oh, we're getting him in this chapter. Oh, that is bringing me back to the past volumes I have of Tokyo Ghoul, because he was such an integral part of developing the earlier stages of Tokyo Ghoul. Akira, don't you dare. Ask me that. My father. In front of us, he was so kind, he was so polite, and he was always smiling, and looks so much like Kaneki right there. But out of our sight, he killed many people and investigators. There he is. That's him in his full-on glory, the Arata suit Kakuja. Look at him stabbing through the guy's face. Damn. Like, he was so nice in front of his children, but this is like such a complete 180 from his character in front of his kids to how he was just hunting down, eating ghouls, and also killing investigators. And not to eat, as revenge for my mother. And you know what? I thought he was a total idiot. I like this little panel of her, just like kind of like shouting it out. Okay. For dying for such a stupid reason, I thought he was a total failure of a parent. Is he dead though? Is Arata dead? We don't know yet. I believe he's still alive somewhere. I believe that theory that they're just harvesting his Kakuja form to build those Arata suits, and he's just somehow still alive somewhere within CCG. Okay. I thought he was a total failure of a parent, and I thought of myself as useless. That the two of us were powerless to save our father's heart and mind. Because the person most unable to come to terms with the loss of our mother wasn't us, it was our father. I don't take pride in what my father did. He may be my father, but if what he did was wrong, I'd have rejected it, because I wanted to be with him. Yeah. Big sis. Are you okay? We're okay. I love Toka's character growth. Oh my god. I love how she's just like, there's like Hinami. This is such a good moment, seeing her just being like the older sibling to all of these orphaned kids, orphaned ghouls. Okay. Let's go down there. Huh? Down there. Just come. She's gonna make him interact with the ghoul kids. Nice. Wait, huh? Hey, just so you know, Hinami, as long as I've known her, has never once begrudged your father for what he did. And that's the truth. Come here, you little brats. That is a classic Touka line right there. Come here, you little brats. Go. Oh, that's funny. Manager, you smell like coffee. Wow. Hey kids, can you give this big sis a big hug too? What? Okay, why? Can we? Fine, whatever. She smells good, doesn't she? I'm kind of getting hungry. Oh shit. They're gonna eat her. No, they're not gonna eat her. Hinami. Come on. There we go. What? Here we go. The fateful interaction. Here we go. Is she gonna hug her? Oh yes. She's able to do it. Wow. Good character development for all three of these characters. I am impressed. I love this chapter. Going in for the hug. She pushes Akira into the hug. Oh, wait. Wow. This is showing the humanity within the ghouls, and it's going to open Akira's eyes. This is such a good chapter. What's going to be the cliffhanger, I wonder? Okay, thump thump, her heart, I'm guessing. She's so warm. Sob. She's crying, yep. So it's going to change her a bit. Who should I have been hating? She's just going to cry. Questions without answers, forever echoing in the ether. And who should I hate now? Tokyo Ghoul Re, chapter 120 end. Next issue, the CCG? Question mark? I absolutely love this chapter. This is and I think if you take the question at the very end, it's like, who should I hate now? And if you take the last sentence of the next issue part, so read it as, and who should I hate now? The CCG. So I think that's probably where like Akira's mindset might be shifting towards, to where she's now viewing the ghouls as another just human-like characteristics with emotions and feelings, and just bringing this to the forefront of Akira and actually seeing it firsthand of just how these ghouls are raised like any child in humanity. They are kids, they have feelings, they have emotions, and all the losses that the CCG has dealt to them affects them in some way. And it's up to everyone else who's, you know, a good ghoul like Touka and Hinami to raise these kids, and it's like making a better future and a better generation moving forward for these ghouls. And I absolutely love the character development for Touka, for Hinami, and Akira. Akira right now has gone through tremendous growth, you know, going from being in her father's mindset of just absolutely hating ghouls, and now is with basically about to join Team Goat, Kaneki's organization, hugging Hinami. These two characters are just so intertwined because of Akira's father and what has been like done in the past, you know, with killing Hinami's parents and Akira losing her parent to Hinami and Touka. So having these three characters come together was awesome to see. Very simple chapter in a nutshell. It was just these three characters interacting and just getting this, you know, this characterization and development for these three characters done and out of the way with. And now we're going to be moving on to the next chapter, which I guess is we're going to be starting with CCG. Might be getting some Urei, some Ui, and just probably Juzo, and of course the main troll himself, Furuta. Overall, really great chapter. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. And do you guys think that we're going to be getting some darker moments within the upcoming arc coming up? I get that feeling just with the conversation arc we're having right now, the convo arc, I like to put it, where all of these characters are just sitting down, having these conversations, getting the character development done and out of the way with, and these character interactions that have been built up since the beginnings of part one are finally coming to a head. It's the conclusions of a lot of these intertwined with one another, and now we're going to be moving forward into a new arc. So I just want to hear your thoughts on the chapter, your thoughts on Hinami, Akira, and Touka and the interactions they had, and your overall thoughts about even some future events we're going to be getting with Tokyo Ghoul in the upcoming arc. So I really look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about this chapter. And if you guys are fans and feel like subscribing, feel free to do so. I love talking with you guys down in the comments. It's what makes me making these videos and reading Tokyo Ghoul that much more better, and just fun to interact with all you guys, because all you guys have so many different opinions and just overall thoughts on what's going to be happening within upcoming arcs of Tokyo Ghoul. So I definitely look forward to your thoughts down in the comments below. That's gonna be it for this live reaction, guys. I'm gonna be getting into some Attack on Titan and Boku no Hero later on today, which I'm really looking forward to. So, and until next week, or until I make another Tokyo Ghoul related video on my channel, I'll talk with you guys then. All right, guys, see you later.